Right, thanks so much for the update there, Allison. People living in Richmond, Indiana are heading back home after that massive fire forced them out last Tuesday.
Yeah, they're lifting the evacuation order. They did it on Sunday, in fact, but concerns about what burned in that fire, that still remains. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes live tonight in Richmond, Indiana. Todd?
Well, Mike and Sheree, families have a lot of questions in this city that borders the Buckeye State. While they are obviously glad that the evacuation order has been lifted, many of them can't help but wonder what the future will hold. Despite an evacuation order, April Baumeister and her family stayed inside their home while a massive industrial fire burned nearby. Baumeister said she had trouble finding shelter elsewhere because of her pets.
It's hard. Last couple days it's been super hot. So we can't have air conditioner on. I turned off the heat. So even at night when the temperatures drop, we're bundling up in blankets.
Now, even though the evacuation order has been lifted, Baumeister remains concerned because the fire that burned at a plastics recycling plant released toxic chemicals.
This is very concerning. This is very concerning. What do I do if my kids get sick?
I think there is definitely a level of uncertainty within the community as to what that's going to look like, both short-term and long-term.
Jesse Arthur pastors a church in Richmond that served as the staging area for first responders who worked tirelessly to bring last week's fire under control. Like others who call the community home, he hopes toxins that billowed skyward in thick black plumes won't cause long-term issues.
There is to some degree, there's a level of trust and confidence in local government, in first responders, in governmental agencies to do what's right and fix the situation.
In the meantime, Richmond residents like Aaron Davis are keeping an eye out for each other.
Most of us are just trying to make sure our loved ones, our elders, are safe, and in the house and away from all the fire and stuff.
Now, chemicals like benzene and chlorine were among those released during last week's fire, and we've also learned that bits of asbestos have been found some distance away from the site of where that fire burned, right behind me here in Richmond, Indiana. Reporting live tonight, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
So, Todd, about 2,000 people or so forced out because of all of this. Any idea how many of them are back?
Yeah, Mike, this is a city of about 35,000 people, so that's the number, 2,000 that were asked to leave their homes. I doubt an exact number will be known as to how many families have returned, at least as of today. We drove through the evacuation zone earlier. It was largely quiet, and that's even though schools here were closed today, so crews could continue to clean up classrooms, make sure no traces of chemicals are in those places where children gathered. It may have been quiet because it's really cold here this afternoon, close to 32, sleeting at times, or it may be a sign that people remain hesitant to come back to their homes at this point. So we'll just have to wait and see. Mike?
All right.